Okay, I think we're good. Hey, so here we are. We're back again. So today was sorry, not today. Yesterday was pretty crazy. We had a long stream yesterday. It was what, like 5 hours almost. So let's talk real quick about what we did yesterday. We did a few social links. Not really a ton. We hung out in Mementos for a little bit, took advantage of flu season. We farmed the crap out of the Reaper. We fused some new personas. Starting to put together the endgame squad. This isn't quite how I want things yet, but we're getting started. At this point, it doesn't really matter too much. So anyway, yesterday was nuts. We finished Size Palace. Akechi totally fucked us over. But Futaba's brilliance and the newly reformed Sai decided to bail us out. So we cheated death yesterday. And now we know that Akechi is the traitor. We know that Akechi is working with Shido. And now our goal is basically we got to get into Shido's palace. We don't know what the keyword is yet for Shido's palace. We know it's the diet building, but we don't know what we need to get in there. So today we're basically going to, well, try and get in there. And possibly even, we'll probably do some of it today, depending on how things go. I think we have, I think it takes a couple days of story time before we can do that. But yeah, I don't know. So let's hit the hay here.
I'm gonna head back then.
And then we're gonna start fresh tomorrow. So as of right now, we're dead, according to the police, because Akechi killed the fake version of us inside the metaverse, thinking it was the real us. So right now we're totally dead to the world. We're not going to school anymore. Our number one priority right now is just Shido and pretty much nothing else. Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi is back. Fuck all y'all. Alright. So, I really don't remember. I think it's like a couple days of story time before we figure out what Shido's word is, but then we'll get in there. No point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win. He's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. There's just an aura about him, like he can fix whatever problems we have. Damn. It doesn't really matter to me who does it, I just want to see our society back on track. Turned out the Phantom Thieves were nothing but scum in the end. Surprised Ryuji doesn't just start swinging on the train. Just start whooping ass all over the place. Man, who would have thought that that Shido being developed when he was, you know, I mean, you figure this game came out in 2017, right? Yeah. But, you know, how long has this game been in development? Shido ended up being pretty good political commentary, I guess. Kinda. Kawakami waifu's checking up on us. I don't remember if she does this if you don't, if you're not in a confidant with her. Like if she's not your waifu. Because I didn't finish Kawakami's link last time. I really don't remember if she does that or not. There's our super sad desk. Is it true the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out.
It wasn't a suicide, it was a suicide. You're like monkeys in the zoo. We received word from Finch's family that he'll be absent for a bit. So the story around school is that we just had to go home. Nobody knows that we're dead. Whew. See, I forget what the deal is here. I don't think we start Shido's Palace until like the 24th? But, so we're just hanging out with Curry Dad since we can't go to school because everybody thinks we're dead. Everybody's checking to see if we actually are dead. Mishima's worried about us. Nope, we ain't dead yet. Yeah, no kidding. The fan site, we're at like 3% popularity. Everybody hates us right now. This is really the darkest time, I think, for the Phantom Thieves. It really was awesome yesterday, though. Even though I played this before, it was really great to actually come back and see, like, once the Phantom Thieves totally punk Akechi and you see Brother come back, Joker, I should say, when you see the main character come back and show up in the cafe and everybody's sitting there waiting, it's pretty fucking cool. I still love this game, even though it doesn't hit you quite as hard if you've played it once, but still really good. Anyway, getting ahead of myself here. So we're just gonna hang out with Sojiro and eat curry while we wait to find our boy Shido.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the keyword once the Chief's curry has energized you. I'm excited to go back into Shido's palace. I remember being kind of a pain in the ass my first time. It's just really long. A lot of puzzle stuff, a lot of fights and stuff, but with as leveled as we are this time, it should be a lot easier. So I hope basically trivializing some of the fights will make the palace go smoother, just be less annoying. Because I remember the palace itself is actually pretty cool. Yep. Akechi basically said to Shido last time when they were talking on the phone that, well, Akechi did all those things, basically to help Shido out. But everybody still, and no one else has put that together yet. He's a pretty shitty dude. And remember, last time Shido went on this whole rant about how, like, you know, all he wants to do is fix the country, but he's doing that by completely fucking it up, basically. I think I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. That's what it takes to convince Makoto that it's okay for us to go.
Well then.
Alright, let's go out in hiding. I think all we do to go out in hiding is I think our disguise is putting up our hood. And that's really it. Yep, there we go. See you later. We gotta save the world, Sojiro. I know you're worried about us, but we got no choice. Alright, so we're gonna go to the diet building, try and figure out what the hell Shido's keyword is.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and diet building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
I don't remember.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the
Mount
highest
Fuji.
place in the country?
I mean, honestly, for Ryuji, that's a pretty good guess, I guess.
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as prime minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
Damn, everybody's reaching.
It's no good. I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Shido is Neo from the Matrix. He's got crazy mind powers.
Who knows? I've got no idea. There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
Shido's the kind of person whose ass I want to whoop real bad all over the
I
place.
did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
There's a lot of cops hanging around here.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right?
Hopefully,
I'll try asking him.
nobody recognizes the super dangerous terrorist with his kitty in his backpack.
Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
I was hoping for some good cheesy on acting.
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician.
Make Tokyo great again.
I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer.
Yeah, you can talk about a canned statement.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Oh,
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Popo.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
It's not really any closer to figuring out the keyword yet. I got a couple fusions I want to do today too. I was kind of poking around the
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more.
I was poking around the calculator last night trying to figure out how I want to build everybody up for the end of the game. There's a couple things I want to maybe take care of today if we have time.
However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Shido is a pretty crafty fucker, that's for sure. Completely destabilize the country and then go on TV and talk about how upset you are that everybody else is upset that the country is a mess.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
It's weird too, because like Shido's not like a, he's never like a full-on like in-your-face like horrible villain, but he's still pretty easy to dislike. They did a pretty good job making you really hate Shido. You figure like up until this point we've only really seen him for like maybe an hour of the entire game, and we've been playing this game for like 90 hours. So you know that small amount of screen time, and at this point of the game, I imagine pretty much everybody playing really dislikes Shido. The United Future Party. You also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
Oh, look at that. We got a... I guess now that Sojiro knows, we can just put up our Phantom Thieves stuff. So we got a Phantom Thieves flag hanging up in the freaking... in the pad up here. That's pretty cool. I'm sure we can't go anywhere tonight. Of course not. This is what I was talking about last time, is basically... we have like a month of game time left, but we're not even going to get to use all of that. So realistically, we maybe have like 15, 20 days left of actual playable time for social links and stuff. So we're going to be cutting her close on our social links. We got Haru and Yusuke at 5. Akechi's going to max automatically. We still need to finish a Y. We were waiting for Guts 5 for that. And then we have Shinya and Newspaper Lady. We're going to be close. I'm not super worried about these two just because I don't like Newspaper Lady and I finished Tower my first time. So I'm hoping to finish a Y and Haru first, then maybe Yusuke, just because I haven't seen it before. And then I'll worry about the other two. I don't know if we're going to get a max social link run this time though.
Okay.
We're going to end up being super close, but it's going to be tough. Okay, I want to go to bed. There we go. Oh, you know what? I want to check the black market. I want to get some more, Oh, I guess I can't check the black market. Thanks, Mona. I want to get some more of those transmute items, and I wanted to get some more armor for Kawakami to wash, but I guess we're not going to do that. But yeah, I mean, so we finally, after a shitload of struggling, we finally managed to get Guts 5 last time, so we're done with our social stats. So all we need to do now is social links. It's just going to be... It's going to be a gamble to see if we can knock out all 4 of these. We need to get, like, what, 6, 10... We need to get, like, 20 ranks total. And we have maybe 20 days left to play. So... We're going to be cutting her close. It's going to suck. I'm going to end up being, like, 1 or 2 days off of being able to finish everything, I think. But we'll see. I don't really remember how much time is taken up with story stuff in between. If we finish Shido's Palace quick, maybe we'll be okay. But I think you even have to spend... I think Shido's is another one where you have to leave in the middle for whatever reason. Oh, Chihai's checking up on us. Maybe it's just everybody who you actually max their confidant. Maybe that's what it is. I just didn't have anywhere near as many rank 10s at this point in the story as I did this time. So... maybe that's what it is. But Chihai is even checking on us. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. She was getting pretty ominous there every time we'd go get a fortune reading. I'd seen it so many times because we were hitting her up like every day. I was just kind of ignoring it after a while. But she did say that she saw like death looming for us, and then we did cheat death. So I didn't even really think about that. Maybe she really can see the future. Oh, yep. See, I think this is just everybody you maxed out, maybe. Because, I mean, Mishima did check on us, too, and I'm pretty sure we're not in a relationship with Mishima. At least I hope not. So... nothing but the Phantom Thieves on TV. Not the good kind of Phantom Thieves covers, though, unfortunately. Gonna have a tactical squad meeting at LeBlanc. Wonder if anybody has figured out the keyword. Yeah, I'm really excited to get into Shido's this time. I think it's going to be a lot more fun being a higher level.
Last one. Diamond mine.
Diamond mine.
No good.
That's an interesting choice.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
It's just too crafty.
That's not something to be excited about.
You know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So close, but so far.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Oh, there's everybody's favorite shitty detective.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san,
That's one way to put it, I guess.
is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
Ketchy thinks he's so damn smart,
I truly apologize for causing such a stir.
but he still doesn't know he got punked on real hard, so...
Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge.
He's so smart. Little boy wonder.
Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Oh. I guess Ketchy has some strange ways of trying to pick up chicks.
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Maybe we should just give up on Japan. They're hopeless anyway.
Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside,
Just,
we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
We'll just go live in Size Palace, hang out in the casino, and just party it up until the end of time, and we'll just let Tokyo here to rot. Nobody likes us anyway.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Yeah, we can't really just go ask Shido what he thinks his palace is, though. I don't think it's not quite gonna.
And why don't we just go directly?
It's not
and
quite
see
as
Shido?
easy.
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
Oh yeah, I remember now. Shido's doing like a campaign stop outside in Yongan-Jaya.
To everyone gathered before Yongan-Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh right, the candidates are currently campaigning.
So we get to go see him in the flesh. Bald boy.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Everyone's favorite future prime minister.
Yeah, he did!
Man, talk about being lucky. We can go check him out without an appointment now.
Should be really Ryuji will be fine, I'm sure. He's pretty low key. He won't draw any attention to himself. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way, hurry! By the way, did something happen? Didn't seem well a moment ago.
Just having a little flashback. Our government is littered with scandals and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope. Shido. Alright, let's go see what Ryuji's up to. Our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. Our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. Our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world. Alright, let's go see the man himself. The bald boy wonder. I'm really excited to get whoop his ass. Shido's boss fight is super cool. I really do like, his palace is awesome design-wise. It's just, it's long as shit. It's definitely kind of tedious. Yeah, that's how I feel about Shido too. I feel like Shido's definitely like the Tokyo MAGA. Make Tokyo great again.
I hope to continue serving you all.
It's pretty funny because this game was in development for like, God, I don't even know, a long fucking time. Persona 4 came out in like 2011, 2012. This game was in development for like 5 years, 6 years. And it came out in 17. I think our boy Shido might be just a tad bit more eloquent than the Trumpster. Yeah, I can see you chatting. I only saw you chat a little bit. I just saw you say, I want curry, and then I saw you say MAGA. Do you want MAGA curry?
You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Oh, that's fine. Yep, let's let Ryuji go talk to him.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Yep, this is gonna be fine.
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
Shido really does have, like, look at how perfectly round his head is. That's a beautiful noggin.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
Oh, no, I didn't see you ask any other questions. So I just saw the curry comment and I saw MAGA. That's all I got from you, so I don't know.
That's enough, Brad.
Uh-oh.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators.
Well, you can always trust Ryuji to cause a scene.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can fight in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
He's definitely a hothead.
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on,
Don't mind
But
us.
these guys... Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
Oh, we have a general idea what happens. Good thing we got our hood up. Nobody will ever recognize us.
Here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue! What are you looking at?
This country is filled with clueless.
My eyes can't be torn away from your
worry for Japan's
beautiful, perfectly round, shiny noggin.
Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
Well, see you later.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person? Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before?
It took the entire game for Brother to remember that this is the guy who fucked him over.
The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
You'd think he'd have a better memory of the dude who completely wrecked his life, but
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
It definitely took a while. So now it's
Let's get going, okay?
it's super personal.
Shido's the guy who set you up?
You do meet the waifus on Valentine's Day. The thing is, so the actual playable time in game ends in December. Like, that's when you actually basically lose control of the character, and then the rest of the story plays out. I mean, it doesn't. There's a lot of time skips in between, but so you don't get to play up until February. The playable time ends right around Christmas.
What kind of fate brought you two back
So
together?
that's why it's like I said, we're kind of going to be in a time crunch to get all the social links maxed. I don't know. It's going to be tough.
Talk about a destined connection.
I think, like, in theory, we might have enough days to do it if we nail it every single day.
Shido was involved in the cognitive research.
But
too, right? This can't be dismissed.
there's not going to
as
be a
just
lot of room
coincidence.
for error, basically.
God, what the hell's going on here?
We'll get really close. Like, I don't need to max them all. It's like, I'm not really too worried about Tower, because I maxed him last time, and I'm not super worried about the newspaper lady either, so...
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future?
If I can get Haru's and Awai's done, those are the two that I'm really most interested in this time, since I never did them. So if I can get those two done, I'll be pretty happy. And then whatever else we get done on top of that is, you know,
He must
whatever.
have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
Yep, that's pretty much exactly what happened.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
Yeah, we found out last time that Sojiro even knows him. It's crazy. Like,
What a piece of shit.
Shido basically ended up fucking with everybody.
Children are the future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
Rotten adults everywhere.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
I think all Shido's really looking out for is Shido.
That man's full of
I think that's
ambition
pretty
to
much
rise
it.
in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet Building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
I'm excited to get in there. And I'm guessing, yep, can't go anywhere again tonight. So, we're going right to bed. Let's save real quick, just in case. There's a lot of story going on. So, if for whatever reason, you know, we crash something like that, I just don't have to go through all this again. Alright, so it's super personal now. Let's hit the hay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go meet up with the squad at the dive building again tomorrow, see if we can finally find the keyword. Well, at least we're holding steady at 3%. We haven't dropped any more. Seems like there will be a higher voter turnout at this election. It'll totally be an easy win for Shido-kun. He really got famous from all that Phantom Thieves business. On track to become Prime Minister. I guess I should be on Shido's side. Everybody's got to back the winner. It was the same thing as like once we started getting popular, everybody came around just because we were. And then as soon as we weren't, we weren't. It turned pretty quick. People are pretty damn fickle. Don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be there. He's a real hero. Damn. I think Masayo Shishido is even more amazing, though. The first politician I've ever believed in. Man, everybody getting swindled. So no big deal. It's just on like a handful of teenagers to take down the most powerful politician in the country. Should be fine. Okay, so we didn't max out Shinya yet, and he's still hitting us up, so... Maybe it's just everybody. I don't know. I guess I just don't remember any of these. Alright, hopefully today is Palace Day. I'm ready to get in there. Rip and tear a little bit. After like the 3 hours of story yesterday, there's Hifumi. It's a reverse pin. I'm not even sure what a reverse pin is. Let's go with that. I don't know enough about shogi, so I have no goddamn clue what a reverse pin is. Damn, everybody's blowing us up. Politics Dad. We haven't seen Tora in a while. Still very inspiring. I really like Tora's. It sucked. I was in such. I like his so much. We finished the social link so early on, so we haven't seen him in a long time. But he's still the man. He's one of my favorites. Comrade. All right, let's go meet up with everybody. Let's figure out how the hell we're gonna get in here. I'm ready for him.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long.
Totally normal, just like what? 7 teenagers hanging out and a cat in front of the diet building.
But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Hopefully Ryuji was up all night brainstorming. I'm hoping for some good answers this time.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys. He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others. Fortune, rich people. Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouth.
Oh, here we go.
Follow where I steer this country.
Steer?
It's a ship. Let's just get it out of the way so we can move on here.
It was a match?
It's a ship. It's a pretty fucking sweet ship too.
Diet building's a ship?
I think
What
this
kind
one
of theory will that be? The actual building's on land.
This is a really cool palace design-wise. I like this one a lot.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
It is huge.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
All right, let me in.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
I want to see it.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
That big, beautiful boat. Boaty McBoatface.
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right. Do it.
Do it, brother. All right, my dudes. Hold on to your butts. We're gonna see the big man's palace. This is what we've been working up towards for 90-some hours. It's difficult to tell for certain. But just wait.
Wait.
Hey.
It just hasn't dawned on everybody yet.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out. Huh?
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
Huh?
Check that shit out. Fucking pretty sweet. This is an awesome palace design-wise. So, Shido's palace is basically all of Tokyo, and the Diet Building is a fucking gigantic cruise liner.
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive.
I think Ryuji's got his thinking face on over there.
Bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking? Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this. We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
I'm ready.
A palace
I'm
is
super
not
ready.
just the center
I'm
of
actually
the
excited.
discussion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
It really is.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah, Ryuji.
We must put an end to this by December 17th. The
So
date
we
before the
have,
election.
what, I guess 3 weeks is our deadline? I mean, we're gonna do this in probably 1 day. Maybe 2.
Let the infiltration begin.
I
Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
really can't remember. I think you may have to leave. I'm not sure if you can do the whole thing in 1 day. I think there's something going on with, I can't remember what the hell it is.
Wait.
This one has a, this one's got a good tune too. Soundtrack in here is great. I love the background music for this palace. Yeah, so no Velvet Room yet. I don't think we get to do anything in here today. Usually if you come into a palace and you don't see the Velvet Room when you first roll in, I think you're gonna end up leaving. So 92 hours. It's all been leading up to this though, my dudes. So let's go check this place out.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think you, I'm not sure if you can actually finish this one in 1 day. I think there's some kind of story thing. Everybody else has masks on too. There we go. I want to spend just a short amount of time in the Velvet Room today as well. There's just a couple things I want to take care of. I'll probably do most of the actual powering up of the personas and getting everything like how I want. I'll probably do that off camera, honestly, just because it's going to be like an hour or more, and I don't think anyone wants to watch me fuse and dick around in there for an hour. But there's a couple... There's a couple things I want to take care of that should be pretty quick. Mostly just things for Alice.
That's...
Everybody ragging on Haru's outfit.
It looks like.
You're right.
God damn, this one has such a good tune. Love the soundtrack in here. I mean, all of Persona 5 soundtrack is pretty damn good. But this is super good. So, let's see here. I could probably dump at least a couple. We need to make a little bit of room here. We don't need a lot of these crappy little dudes. We're just going to be collecting stuff for fusion fodder. A lot of these fights should be pretty much insta-kills with our level as high as it is. So I think with as many fights and puzzles as there are in here, it's going to be nice being higher leveled this time through. It'll kind of keep the tedium down a little bit. Because this place is long. I think I spent maybe 5 hours or more, I think, in here my first time, probably. It was a long, long palace.
Huh? What?
Alright. This is that Cerberus? I can't remember.
The opponent is strong.
Let's see. Let's knock him down. We'll try and pick him up. Get him, brother.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Alright, warning shot? Wait, why can't I do warning shot? Oh, okay, this is like... Oh, this is technically a sub-boss, I guess. So I can't actually, I can't pick this dude up. Okay, well, whatever. I guess we'll just put him out of his misery then. I didn't even realize that this was like a... I guess the music did change over to like the mini-boss theme. But we don't have him yet, so I wanted to pick him up. There's a lot of personas in here. Shadows, whatever you want to call them. But whatever you want to call them, there's a ton. So we'll be picking up a lot of stuff. We'll be doing a lot of fusion still. I want to show off some more of the high-level stuff. And then there is some... there's a lot of intermediate stuff we're going to be doing to get some skills that I want for our super powerful guys. So we'll get there. I'm really excited to get started in here, though. And they are all just cognitive people. They're not really real. I guess we've never really had well, I guess Size Palace did. Size Palace had all the people on the casino floor. We never really got to actually like walk around and interact with them like you actually can on Shido's ship. So we haven't really seen a lot of cognitive stuff like this yet. It's always pretty much just been shadows. Oh,
there's a chest.
There's a boy. Let's switch back to Alice. So these should pretty much all be insta-kills anyway if we get an ambush. And then we'll just get basically a free persona. So let's just do it. Either way, we should be able to pick up a Cerberus pretty quick here. We saw this a little bit last time we were in Mementos. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to use a treasure trap too, because there is a pretty good... I think it's Emperor's Amulet or something like that in here. Oh, you know, I'm not going to use it yet, because I think we might get kicked out of here. But I definitely want to make sure I get the treasure demon from this palace. Ah, there's a pupper. That should be Cerberus.
Oh, a treasure.
Show me your true form.
So, yeah, there we go. I love the insta-kills. It's so satisfying. It feels good, like, after like 90 hours of playing this, and this being my second run, I don't feel bad about cheesing the last palace. I don't. And, like, the final palace, we're still going to end up doing a lot of fights. So... And we still got plenty of bosses and stuff, like... This really will take out a lot of the tedium from this palace, though. And we'll still get to show off a lot of the cool stuff.
Hey.
Let's just keep moving here. Let's see. I know there's some more lootable stuff here. Just wanna... Whoop, there's another pupper.
Reveal your true form.
So... I have something. Let's see here. Just want to make sure I don't miss... want to make sure I don't miss anything. Is there another enemy up here? Someone saw us. Oh! There we go. I didn't even see him. That's just Takini. What are you weak to? You're weak to nothing. Well, let's try and show off. Oh man, we definitely have to get Spellmaster on Alice. Look at how expensive all her skills are. But this is insta kill, and it should hit pretty much 100% of the time. This is a unique ability. No one else has this. The fucking teddy bear bombs.
Just like I thought.
Yeah, but that skill, it's like a powered up like Mudo basically. And that's unique to Alice. It's got a very high hit rate, and Alice has a Mudo boost as well. Okay. So it should hit almost all the time on things that aren't strong against Curse.
Now, go find a strong.
But it also uses 44 SP. But what I want to do is, I was kind of poking around. I found a couple personas that we can fuse with Spellmaster. We actually have Spellmaster on Ishtar, I think. But yeah, it halves the cost of spells. So it'll take those like freaking 40 SP abilities, 38 SP abilities, it'll cut that in half. So between that and our SP adhesives, we can hopefully not completely burn through all of our SP. Where are all the enemies at here? I want to make sure I don't get freaking ambushed again. I wasn't paying attention last time. There's Doggo over there. Can't go through this door, I don't think. Oh, we can go through this door. Huh. I don't think I want to be here yet. There's something out there still. I think there's like a treasure chest or something in here. You can climb on... You can climb somewhere. Right here. And there's a chest or something up here. Somewhere.
See it.
There we go. Okay.
There's a chest. Joker?
Yeah, I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So let's get back down. There is an enemy over there. Wait. Oh, there we go. Right here. Not sure. Whoops. Did not want to do that. I don't know if there's anything else I can loot over there. Oh yeah, we got one. At least one thing we can loot. Whoop, Popper's gonna see me.
Fire's not gonna work.
Let's switch. Let's save some SP. Let's do give him the old sword dance, razzle dazzle 2.0. Oh yeah, just a 700 damage crit. No big deal. 3,200 yen, huh? All right, whatever. I feel like we need the money anyway.
Don't forget this feeling. Just like I thought.
Yeah, I don't know. If I remember this right, though, that next room that I walked into through that doorway, there's a safe room in there. I think that's where we're going to end up stopping on the first day. I think you end up getting booted out of here for whatever reason. We'll see, though. I definitely need to get Spellmaster on Alice. So we'll do a couple like sacrifice fusions. And there is a if we fuse Sibel, she can learn Absorb Bless, which will be way nicer than the Evade Bless that we have right now on Alice. So I want to fuse her and then try and pass that on too. Hopefully neither one of those should take very long. It should be pretty easy to pass on with the sacrifice. I think we can pass on Spellmaster pretty easy from Ishtar too, because Alice can't inherit heal spells, and that's what most of both of their skill sets are. So we'll only have a couple things that can roll on a... Come on, Mona. I want to loot stuff. We'll only have a couple skills that can roll as a inherited ability. So...
Huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
Yeah, even though the treasure's right here, it's not going to be that easy.
475 people in favor, 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shido's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
Ryuichi knows nothing about
It's that
about how the
large
government
conference
works, I
room
guess.
that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha. So, What are they doing inside?
Oh, just some political stuff.
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
We're only here for one thing. We're here to whoop ass. Whatever the cost.
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
If we gotta suck up to Shido a little bit, that's fine.
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had... I think this is the first palace where there's actually, like, cognitive people that you can interact with. It's like, we saw all the people in the casino in size, but I don't think you could actually talk to or really interact with any of them. They were basically just there as, like, window dressing. But...
True. You have a point.
There's a lot of... I mean,
that said, the
we'll
ruler
see
here
as
is
we
that
move
evil
on.
Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did.
But so basically, the boat, the diet boat, the SS Diet cruise liner, is full of Shido's bootlickers, and
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
we have to get like letters of endorsement from 5 of the most popular bootlickers on the ship, so we can make it through this door to get the treasure.
Of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is
So,
most likely an ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive.
Definitely a little bit different from what we'd normally be doing in a palace. I mean, there's still plenty of
Flying a
enemies in
luxury
here.
cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
Nobody else has these crazy-ass get-ups on, though.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him.
Makoto and An are both here for, like, the weird bondage party.
Well then, let's split up and ask around.
I guess even Ryuji, too, he's got, like, the whole leather get-up on. He's like the... leather daddy.
Well then.
Alright, let's run around and chit-chat.
I can see it.
I want to make sure I loot everything in here while I'm here. One of the VIPs used to belong to nobility. That must be why he can enter the sacred place. I heard he's not easily seen either. Why would someone of his stature always be by the poolside? We're figuring out, we're going to get the intel on what the 5 people we're looking for are. He must like it there for some reason, but I don't think it's the swimming.
Hey.
Okay. Well, let's see here.
I can feel it.
Make sure I get all the loot. Alright, Ryuji, how you making out over here chatting with everybody? Okay, this guy's definitely not talking to Ryuji. You have the elegance and refinement so sorely lacking in the ordinary citizenry. Oh god. These people all sitting here tooting their own horns all day. Oh my gosh, I'm puking already. Someone like Ryuji, I guess, is just completely invisible. Okay.
Feel it.
There's a safe room right here.
Is there a safe room near?
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay. Can we go down here yet?
There's a
Yeah,
chest.
I want that chest.
Joker, let's open.
Give me all the loot. Model gun. We're gonna start doing some. That's the other thing too. Most of the. I haven't actually shown one off on stream yet, I don't think. But you can sacrifice personas and fuse them with an item to turn that persona into like a weapon or an accessory or armor. Pretty much most of the best gear in the game is from sacrificing high-level personas. And if I remember right, you can only actually do 1 sacrifice a day. So we're gonna have to start doing that like real soon so we can get everybody's best gear before the end of the game here. Hopefully we can have it all ready for the last palace. How you making out, Haru? She's pretty fancy and high class. You'd think she would do better with all these guys. She's definitely the fanciest one out of the whole squad. That's right, that thing flashing on the The shelf back there, I think, is a map of the first section. Let's go snag that real quick.
I have something.
Hey!
There we go. And let's see. How you doing here, Makoto? Mr. Ue. I hope I'm saying that right. Oe? I don't know. So he's an important politician. He's hanging out in the restaurant. So we know so far there's been a guy at the pool. There's a guy at the restaurant. Support from the political world should be mental shutdowns are as viable as ever. So all these people on the boat, Shido's suck-ups, they know what he's been up to, and they still support him. I'm quite envious. I wonder if there's a way I can get to better know him myself. Yeah. Hearing people speak so casually about the mental shutdown business makes my head spin. Yeah, so here it is. It seems as though we need certification from 5 VIPs to become a special customer. These people are willing to share anything. Perhaps it's because their faces are hidden. Alright. Who else is left that we haven't talked to? There's our buddy Yusuke. I don't think we can go up this way yet. This is where we're going to go to actually progress, but I don't think we can head up here. Yeah, there's a shadow up there. So, let's go see what Yusuke, let's see how he's doing. None of the ladies want to talk to him. He's just standing here behind this potted plant. President of a TV station, Mr. Shido has quite the large circle of acquaintances. Seems you have to be at least that important to be considered a VIP. Okay, so the TV exec is in the casino.
Indeed.
And we have to get a recommendation from him as well. Alright, I think it's everybody, so let's head to the safe room.
Well.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember. I think we might get kicked out of here. I kind of want to... Will they let me out of here? No. I just want to see if the Velvet Room spawned now that our outfit's changed. Because if I can do a sacrifice fusion now, they're not going to let me anyway. Because this is probably going to kill the rest of my day. If we do end up getting kicked out of here, I'm going to miss another shot at doing an item sacrifice. But oh well. We should have enough time.
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans.
Yeah, I don't think you can like chain I think you only get one item fusion a day. So to get all the gear for everybody, it's going to take a couple days.
The casino earlier looked pretty real too, but talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
Yeah, like the cognitive people in here, it's like the real freaking deal.
That right.
Versus the old ones. The old ones were always just shadows, basically. No people, that kind of stuff.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
This isn't just like a palace. This is like a full-fledged world, basically, when we're talking about Shidos.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally.
I'm not freaking out, man. You're freaking out.
All right. Let's put together the information we gathered.
So we know about at least 3 of the VIPs.
Huh. Gotcha.
You're right. It seems...
Influential politician by the name of Ue, seen at the restaurant. This is the guy who's by the swimming pool. He used to be nobility.
Please hear me out.
Seems the president of a television station is also a VIP. He should be in the casino playing slots. Yep. Okay. Well, Ryuji, thank God we have Makoto and Futaba.
Hey, listen!
One of the VIPs is the president of an IT company. He's always in his room and enters from an exclusive hallway.
Listen up!
Some guy they call the cleaner is another VIP. I've heard that he's cautious, so it's probably best if we check the other VIPs first. I don't think they mean that kind of cleaner.
You got it.
Of course, Ryuji didn't do good chatting anybody up. There's no shocker there. It's like I said, it's a good thing we have Futaba and Makoto.
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker?
We got this, guys. My memory is pristine.
Really? Wow! We're up against 5 people.
It's all that studying we did in class. All that trivia really strengthened up our noodle.
The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain keycards that'll serve as letters of introduction.
Oh wait, they did it backwards. The voice acting was we obtained keycards that serve as letters of introduction. Anyway.
Only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with.
Weird.
Right?
Whoa, now that's impressive. You go, genius.
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room. All right, let's get this done quickly.
I think we got it under control.
Hey.
Oh yeah, see, I think we are gonna get kicked out of here. So we'll be starting, I guess, first thing tomorrow. I want to spend... Still no Velvet Room, huh? Oh, nope, there it is. Okay, let's do our... Let's check everything out in here real quick. There's a couple things I want to do real fast. I want to fuse Sibel. And then we're going to try and pass on her Null Bless or Absorb Bless to Alice. And then we might try and pass on Ishtar's SP thing, too. The SP Slicer. SP Slicer. The SP Reducer.
The inmate
we need... I think we need Queen's Necklace to fuse Sibel, if I remember right.
Is this a fee is required?
Pretty sure this is right. Let's see what we got here.
Time for some
And really what we want to do is we're going to try and like rig up Sibel's skill set so that it's going to be really easy to pass on what we want.
Now choose.
So it should be Queen's Necklace and, yeah, Scotty. So here's how this is going to work.
Will this truly help you?
When you're passing on abilities, each persona has a certain type of, like, I don't know how to describe it, but they're each kind of grouped into a type. And those types can only inherit certain skills. I already looked ahead. Alice is curse type, so she can't inherit healing abilities or bless abilities or physical abilities.
Select the skills
So if we keep Sibel's skill set, pretty much everything, if we keep her like all healing abilities, so we're gonna pass on all these garbage healing abilities they're trash, but we're gonna leave them anyway. Basically, all we want Sibel to have is Absorb Bless and pretty much nothing else so none of these abilities Alice can inherit in a sacrifice. So we have like a 1 in 3 shot of passing on the ability we want from a sacrifice. So it shouldn't take very long, is basically our goal here. What else can we pass on? I think all these other ones will be inheritable, unfortunately. I don't know, let's try that. I don't think it's going to matter. Anyway, so let's fuse her. Let's do this. We'll save before we do the sacrifice so we can reload in case we donk it. But our chances should be good with the way we're going to set up these skills and with Alice's inheritance type. So we should have a pretty good chance of passing this on quick.
Okay.
So let's see. Bless Amp, Maraku. That's what we want. We want Drain Bless. So let's put that on. Yeah, see, if we had gotten her one more level and learned Salvation, we could overwrite one of these, and then we'd have a 1 in 2 shot. But I mean, honestly, I think 1 in 3 chance is pretty good. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna save real quick, just in case Alice doesn't inherit the right skill, and then we can just reload real fast and try it again. It's like we have a pretty easy chance of passing this ability on, so it shouldn't take us long at all to do this. So we're gonna sacrifice Sibel onto Alice.
That will do.
Oh, we don't want a strength boost. Hold on. Let me get a better stat spread here. There we go.
This is what the persona shall
What the hell are we going to get rid of? I guess we'll get rid of... Well, we can get rid of Evade Bless. That's what we're going to get rid of.
This may be a bit gruesome.
So, we're going to sacrifice Sibel, and then hopefully, it's like I said, we got a pretty good chance of passing on this right away. At least we're not rolling 8 different skills. So we should be able to get Absorb Bless pretty quick. And then Alice will have no weaknesses at all. Oh, there it is. First try. Good shit. Okay, so we're going to get rid of Evade Bless and replace it with Drain Bless. This will completely nullify our Bless weakness. So now Alice has no weaknesses. She repels Fizz. Pretty good shape here. And then since now insta-kill magic can't even hit us, since we Drain Bless and Repel Curse, we can replace Survival Trick with probably... We're going to try and get the SP reducing ability off of Ishtar, I think, and pass that on to Alice. And then she'll be basically good, skill set-wise. She'll be in real good shape. So, you know what? Maybe we'll try that, too.
You change your mind.
Let's register Alice.
Are you sure?
And there was something else I wanted to fuse real quick, too. I wanted to fuse, I think, Uriel? Let me double-check this here. Yeah, Uriel's going to be a better... Uriel's the Archangel that gets better physical skills versus Raphael. So I want to fuse him. Let's see what else we can fuse just while we're here.
Let's execute. Let us begin the search.
Because we have a ton of options for stuff to fuse right now. Yeah, we got a lot of crap. Let's fuse Cert. Why not?
Select the skills you'd like
Oops.
to inherit.
I don't want that. Let's see. Do we want triple down? What's his strength stat look like? Pretty good.
Choose the inherited skills.
Let's give him... Yeah, Automataru. I don't know. Sukukaja. And triple down and Heat Wave. Sure.
It will receive a great deal of power.
Let's roll with that.
Girls, let
Might
us
as well
begin.
free up some room. We're going to be picking up a shitload of personas while we're in here, so... We'll clear out some of the old stock. Figure out what we want to do. But yeah, I want to fuse Uriel real quick. And we're gonna replace Raphael as our physical attacker. Uriel gets way better skills for this whole setup here. High counter. Do we want that? I don't think so. Let's get rid of Fire Break, I guess. What else can we fuse here? I don't want to fuse away our really good guys. We can... yeah, you know what? We need this guy for something anyway.
Really need this?
Look at that dude. He looks like a fucking... It's like some weird Power Ranger or something. Let's... Because I know we're going to need this guy for something else that I want to fuse later on. And we'll give him, I guess, Agidine and Sukukaja.
It will receive a...
Yeah, we definitely need this guy. I think actually to fuse Uriel, I think he is... Let's double check here. Yeah, him and Koh-i-Noor. So that's good. That'll save us some time here. So we're gonna fuse Uriel, and we're gonna make him our physical attacker. And then, yeah, okay. Let's see here.
Okay.
Sorry, I won't spend too long in here. Just a few things. I want to check on. Let's see. Anything I can fuse without fusing away our high-level personas will fuse now. We're not going to do that one right now. Okay, that's good enough for now. Let's grab, let's see, Koh-i-Noor.
Finished.
Let's fuse Uriel.
These are the paths you have walked.
Koh-i-Noor was what, 25? Yeah.
A fee is required and accept.
So let's do that.
Time for some rehab. You wish to now choose.
This should get us. Yeah, there's Uriel.
You okay with this?
So this guy gets a pretty. He has way better physical options than Raphael does. The only thing that sucks is we're gonna be missing a couple things. We'll work on him. I'll work on him more off stream probably. He's gonna hold us over until we get Yoshi. So...
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Do I even really want to boost this? Whatever. We'll roll with it. Let's see. All this other stuff. We'll take Automataru for sure. He has no weaknesses. So we're not worried about that. We'll give him Sukukaja. I think Myriad Slashes is better than Megaton Raid. So let's do... Hell, I don't know. I really don't know, honestly. I'm not sure we need any of these. That's an insta-kill. We'll give him Agidine and... Hell, I guess we'll give him Revolution. We'll probably overwrite some of these anyway. Let's see what we get unlocked here. Forget everything Uriel's going to unlock. I think he gets Spellmaster at the end, too. He does. He gets Spellmaster at 86.
Okay.
So, Repel Nuke. We really don't need that. Megidolon. We'll take that instead of Augudine. We might be able to pass it on to something else. This is a pretty interesting ability. So this doubles your evasion against basically everything except for the physical abilities and... no, everything except for, yeah, physical abilities. We'll hang on to it for now. I think we'll get rid of Bloodbath for Deathbound. Or, I'm sorry, we'll get rid of Bloodbath for this, Angelic Grace. You know what? We'll lose Deathbound. And then, so he'll be a decent physical attacker for now. Instead of our boy. The thing is, so Raphael only has one physical attack, and the problem is it's only a single target. But he does have Heat Riser, and basically we want Heat Riser, Arms Master, and Repel Fizz off of Raphael. We'll try and get those onto Uriel at some point. But not super worried about it for the time being. I think we're okay with what we have at the moment. Do I want to try and sacrifice onto Alice? The only thing is she can inherit... Let's see, how many options do we have here? She can inherit like 5 things instead of just 3. It might take a little longer. Oh, I wanted to check too. That's for... Let's see, we can sacrifice Raphael and get Heat Riser. I wanted to look and see about weapons and stuff. Kind of get an idea of what we want to start figuring out weapons-wise. Because this is going to kill our day. We might as well do one while we're here. Just so we can actually get a... let me check weapons out real quick and armor. So if we sacrifice Messiah, we get probably one of the best pieces of armor. Let's grab Messiah and sacrifice him so we can get at least one piece of gear today. We might as well make use of this time. Because I think you can only do one of these a day. So let's grab Messiah.
This persona?
And we'll sacrifice
You'll
him.
withdraw this persona?
This is a DLC when we can summon it the first time for free. Next time it's going to cost us 58 grand. So we can finally show this off. So the itemized persona, you can basically take a persona, sacrifice it, mix it with the black robe or the black weapon, whatever, create an item.
Some protection.
But so look at how freaking good this thing is. Reduce magic damage, 250 defense, 10 evasion. Pretty fucking good. So let's get one of these.
Behold, it's into
and then
form.
so I'm pretty sure we can only do one of these a day. So we'll have to make sure we keep up on these. Because we can't just sit here and farm them, I don't think.
They will be reborn anew.
Let's just try and do Cerberus and see if they'll let us do it.
It seems it will become a skill card.
Oh, yep, see? Special, so we can't just do it over and over again. So we basically can't just farm these amazing items from sacrificing personas. That should be enough for now. We at least got to do the, item. That was the biggest thing I was worried about today. And then we can do one more tomorrow. Let's give brother that armor. Because that is incredibly good. Damn, look at that. We should probably give Ryuji that, the old lucky waistcoat. We got a Gambler Guard. We have anything new the girls can wear? No, not really. We'll worry about getting some gear for them. Okay, so we should be ready to go. Right? Yeah, we're in pretty good shape. The only thing I really want to get is, I want to get that SP reducing ability onto Alice. But I think we'll do some of that. I'm not going to spend... It's going to get tedious. I'm not going to make you guys watch it all. So probably like before the stream tomorrow, I'll take care of it off camera, and then when we start the stream, I'll go over real quick what we did, just so everybody can see it. So this is it, huh? I'm my next question is, can we call Kawakami and get a massage and still go out and do something tonight? It'd be nice to be able to work on some of these confidants. Like maybe a Y? Maybe have Kawakami make us some curry? I don't know. I'm sure he's quite used to traveling, especially on extravagant ships. Should be obvious he's not using his own money for it, so I'm sure he's like, you know, just the old like taking campaign donations and spending them on whatever you want, that type of thing. Even Ryuji picked up on it. He believes that which belongs to others in turn belongs to him. Even people's lives. This country will be a miserable place if Shido becomes prime minister. We're gonna stop him. So, should I call Kawakami? Mona. Yeah, I am tired, but that's what Kawakami's for. We're supposed to be able to call her up and she'll hook us up.
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's do that. And let's see here.